Welcome to the Marshall Pruitt Podcast, presented by Cooper Tires. We have an in-car audio feature here, one that just has me smiling like you wouldn't believe. This is a 1969 Porsche 917K. This is Bruce Canepa at the recent Rennsport reunion in Monterey, who kindly allowed me to put my audio recorder back in his car. So I said, hey, got an idea. The spare tire for the car is mounted directly over the exhaust outlets at the back of this just incredible 5-liter flat 12 motor, making about 600 horsepower. What do you think about me strapping the recorder back there? Just sitting right on top of the exhausts. You're going to hear it coming straight from the Authority, all 12 cylinders. He said, go for it. I got to strap my recorder to the back of a quadrillion-dollar motor racing vehicle that I think many idolize, would love to just drive for a single lap. And we get to hear Bruce warming up the car and then driving off for a somewhat brief session, but rather than cut it down to just him pulling away, to me at least, the sound of this motor just warming up, idling, being revved a little bit, I wanted to keep that in. So that's where we start, and from there, Bruce gives it some pretty good stick while on track. And yeah, I mean, this is the closest you're going to get to holding on to the back of the car and just putting your ear near the exhausts to have the same kind of grin. Hope you enjoyed this. This was truly, truly a special thing that we were able to record, all thanks to Bruce Canepa and his team. My pal Steve Dix, one of his mechanics, it used to be one of my mechanics back in when I was a pro Mazda engineer, among a few other things in the mid-2000s when I was freelancing and racing instead of working full-time. You know, you can get every episode of the Marshall Pruitt Podcast on iTunes, on Podbean, Google Play. You can also head to Spotify and get us live streaming there. Stitcher is one of the many popular podcast aggregators where you can find us, and there's plenty of other options, as well as our Marshall Pruitt Podcast Facebook page, where everything goes up first, where I'd urge you to join and get the goodies right when they're hot and fresh. All right, off we go. Bruce Canepa, 1969 Porsche 917K, flat 12 motor, brought to you by Cooper Tires. And that was all kind of Porsche 917 awesomeness. Bruce also invited me to come down to his shop, not too far away, a little over an hour drive southwest, to head down there, take a look at more of the incredible racing vehicles they have restored, and yeah, maybe bring some audio equipment, see if we can do a little bit of a Canepa design sound signature visit and get the sounds of them being fired up, warmed up a little bit, and maybe we can do something special there. Would love to do that. And again, Bruce is pretty cool about allowing me to do whatever it is that I think folks might enjoy. He has a real deep passion for this sport and has for so many years, and get some folks who own or just look after incredible racing vehicles, and there's a reticence, there's a bit of, yeah, okay, arm's length, you can look at it, you might take a couple shots, but don't get too close. Bruce is a total opposite. One of the many reasons I appreciate what he does in this space. All right, I'm Marshall Pruitt. This is a Marshall Pruitt podcast presented by Cooper Tires. Thank you for listening.